Brad Holmes, I don't know about you, but you need to re-sign Alex Anzalone right here, right now. Re-sign the man. You heard him. You heard him loud and clear. He wants to retire a Detroit Lion. And he wants a deal done ASAP. You don't want to just sit there and have him waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to get a deal done. Get a deal done. Make it happen. Make it happen. He is a captain in a linebacker core. Linebacking room, linebacking core, however you want to word it or put it. He is a captain through and through for this team on defense. Don't believe me? Look at how those players react on defense when he's out there on the field, helping them out and playing hard and giving his best and making sure that his effort counts when it really matters. Down the line. You get what I'm saying. Even if you don't understand it now. This guy is an impact player through and through and through and through. And the stats are there. The stats speaks for itself. And then coming off the injury that he had and came back and helped us win against the Minnesota Vikings in that last game of the season on Sunday Night Football with Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth calling the game. And by the way, I was at Ford Field when this happened. And he definitely set it off. In the words of Boosie, set it off and came out there and changed the whole game. We won that night. Fast forward, it's training camp. He's spoken to Brad Galley. He's spoken to different media outlets at Allen Park and said it before and he'll say it again. He wants to be a Detroit Lion. He loves this city and the city loves him. He loves wearing that uniform and he wears it proudly. So Brad Holmes, you got to make this decision wisely, man. I understand Kaiser White has done some things and bounced around the league and performed pretty well with 137 tackles. And he's an amazing player and still 29 years old. But when you got a guy like Alex Anzalone, who is a heart and soul next to DB, next to Malcolm Rodriguez, and to any of the guys on the defense, he's a heart and soul type of guy. These guys look towards him when they need a voice of reason. And that's really true. That's true, bar none. To many other Lions fans, I want to know your thoughts on Alex Anzalone and whether if, they can get a deal done like ASAP right away, and I don't want to sit here and have Brad Holmes play deal or no deal with an agent, because when you play deal or no deal with an agent, that's going to leave a player disgruntled. That's going to make a player want to run away from the team. That's going to make a player say, you know what? This team doesn't value me. I can go to another team and play with another team and see if another team values me way more than this team that I love the most, because the team that I love the most is where I want to be. I don't want to be nowhere else. I mean, when you look at Detroit as a city, when you look at Detroit and when you look at the Lions as a franchise, things have turned around well. For players, big name players, big fish in a small pond type players will want to come here and play here. When you win ball games, when you lose two coordinators who are pretty damn good, and you have a head coach that's, such a great motivator, anything is possible for you. You went 15-2 and you succeeded pretty well under Dan Campbell. And as long as we got Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, sky's the limit. We can go all the way to the moon. And what I mean by all the way to the moon, I mean all the way to Super Bowl 60 out in, Levi Stadium in California. Shout out to the Bay Area. San Francisco 49ers, they did pick up Equanimus St. Brown, who signed a one-year deal with the 49ers. And that's a side note. Big shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown's brother on that. And congratulations to him. But these GMs in the NFL, they don't want to play deal or no deal with agents. That's the suckiest part about being in pro sports, is where you're playing deal or no deal with agents. It really sucks. It really hurts, So right now, roll the dice, sign the man, pay the man right away. I know that Aiden Hutchinson's going to get a big payday and a big contract too, but you can't leave Anzo out. You can't leave this guy out. You can't. So with that being said, Chicken Nugget King 313, Lions fans, one pride, one pride family. You and I, we both know this. So we need to get down to work and compliment. Well, not compliment, but I need your comments on, this thought right now because, we don't want to lose out Anzo. We don't want this man to hold out. And I hope he can hold in the words of, Spirit of Detroit, hold in and go out there and ball and play. So it doesn't matter if you underpay or if you overpay. All you got to do is get a guy that can perform and play well for this team. So with that being said, Chicken Nugget King 313, hit my theme music, like, share, subscribe. I'm at 319 subscribers. Holla back at your boy. One pride, one Detroit. Let's go.
From the D where the teams all grind, no luck. Wings on the ice, Tigers on the up. Lions roaring, Pistons never stuck. Detroit sports talk, we just don't give up. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene, hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field clean. 313 in the house, living the dream. Takes flying like a deep end zone throw. Barry ran the block, made defenders eat snow. From Comerica to LCA, it's all flow. Detroit's got a heartbeat in case you didn't know. It's the Chicken Nugget King bringing you the scene, hitting every stat like a switch so clean. From Joe Louis days to that Ford Field gleam. 313 in the house, living the dream. We cheer, we scream for the play. Sports talk, electric, every night, every day. Changing the game, got no cliches. Detroit in our veins, that'll never fade away. Red and blue pride, Motown gets loud. Pistons in the mix till the fans go wild. Lines breaking curses, yeah, we stand proud. Chicken Nugget King repping that hometown crowd.